so I ate one shrimp sandwich. But most of the day, I fought myself with some cookie dough. The whole bowl is empty by now. I believe that's why I felt like throwing up the whole day. And that's not the bad part, okay? The cookie dough wasn't even that good. It was mid-low tasting. It was actually, it was not worth it at all. You know. So, I was with my boyfriend's family today. We were watching some Olympics. And my boyfriend's sister was visiting. And she has 2 dogs. And one of them, which is a puppy, a big puppy, came to visit too. And he's the most adorable thing. He's one of the adorable dogs I have ever met in my life. Against he has this biting face because his teeth are growing, so he just bites. And he's this I don't remember the word in English, but he has a lot of hair and curly hair, and he's going to be a very big dog. Okay, and he jumps so much. He just totally jumps, and when he's too excited, he pees a little bit. He pees when he got some food, because he's so excited for the food. He's so cute. He's so cute. Okay. So, I'm going to tomorrow to go to see a movie with my family. It's going to be the Deadpool Valvrog, the new one. The Deadpool, and I can just tell it's gonna be so hilarious. I'm going to laugh my tiny teeny tits off, and I'm going to watch that film with my family. I just can't even imagine how funny it's gonna be. And so I've kind of some troubles with sugar lately, okay? That sounds like a sex thing. It's not a sex thing, okay? So, I have some problems with my daily sugar intake, okay? I have been having these problems before too. And it's not good, okay? It doesn't show in my belly yet. It's going to if I keep this up. But yeah, it doesn't like right now, but of course it likes you get bloated of the sugar. So at the moment and over time you're going. It depends on the people. But I know for me, if I keep this up, it's going to see in my waistline, and I'm not okay with that, and that's fine. And the biggest issue is, of course, with the health. Eating over-limit sugar every day, like processed food and sugar and maybe, these things every day. It's going to be a problem, okay? It's not good for your health. I know this. I sometimes watch videos about the fact acute dependence movement. And it's just so sad. The whole thing is it's so sad. I was obese not obese. I wasn't obese, but I was a lot overweight once when I was 14 or 15. So, and I was like perfect victim. Not like victim, I don't love that word for something, but I was perfect. What's it called? Praise. I was like the whole fact, and it's different with body positivity, of course. Of course, that can be toxic to you if it goes too bad. But like the fat acceptance and the toxic side of it, it's sick. It's actually sick. And when I was 15 or 14, I would totally see myself. I was this close that I'm so happy right now that I wasn't that good with internet things. Because, or I wasn't in TikTok. I don't think TikTok was that thing back then, but I wasn't that good with social media things because I was this close. I would be a fact activist. I would be like, oh, this is perfectly okay. The whole health system is just backboarding and stuff like that. I was this close to get brainwashed like that. The whole thing is so sad. I lost weight, obviously. I was be a little bit more. I wasn't a normal weight, but before I got fat, of course. But I was in the normal weight, a little bit like on the heavier side of the scale, not the skinnier side of the normal weight. On the scale, it's like a big round weight. And then I got fat, mostly because I had this medication which threw up my whole. It screwed me up big time. I'm so happy that I'm not in it right. No, I wouldn't be in it right now, but I'm so happy I got out of the medication because my doctor was kind of. She wasn't insane, but she forced me on some medications. I'm so happy she wasn't silly like that. She was reasonable on that part. But I couldn't stop stuffing my face. Even I wasn't hungry. I was hungry. And I got actually, and we got some blood tests and stuff like that. We had to stop the medication because I had that. I was so close of getting type 2 diabetes because the medication made me so hungry. So hungry. Yeah, and I know I was myself putting the food in my mouth, and the medication made my appetite insane, and the stress family situation. School was hell. Didn't help that. So we stopped the medication. But I want to tell you, after school, I was using a school bus because I had such a severe social anxiety at the time. So after every school day, not every because I didn't have that much of money for food, but this was my regular setting. I back on the store when my school bus got sent me home. I walked to a store that was like really close, only 7 minutes walking in and out, and I got 2 frozen pizzas. If I had the money, I got 2 frozen pizzas. I don't want to forget this stuff. This Coca-Cola, the smallest Coca-Cola can, because I didn't have the money to get more. Bunch of candy, not bunch of candy like candy bags. They actually, you can pick what candy you want on that bag. Candy, but I got picked candy. I think I'm forgetting something. I don't want to forget these things. And sometimes like donuts or anything baked goods. So that was my after school special. And then I got home. I didn't bad, but frozen at the oven. Sometimes I got some chicken nuggets, frozen chicken nugget and stuff like that. I got my everything on plates. I used to put on Netflix, got on my bed, watched some Netflix out of my smartphone and just ate until I was sick, and then ate more. It was so sick. Because I was eating so much. And then, what I was going to say. Then, when I got off the medication, the bad, not all of, I didn't have the biggest amount of appetite in the world when I was on that medication, but it was much bigger, and so I lost some weight naturally by getting the medication off. But I also had the bad eating habits, especially the sugar kept on. So I was so like, I wasn't ever insecure about my weight. I was like, yeah, I got some boobs, I got some butt. So I was like stroking. I was very confident. But then my thighs started hurting when I bulked with some shorts. It hurt so much in my thighs, inner thighs. They used to keep touching there, and my thighs still touch each other. But I don't get like burn marks on them because they are like it's just hurting. Oh, and the teacher, the male teacher who was privately teaching me math. I was 14 by the way. He used to stare at my fucking boobies. I wasn't even shy about it, like, come on. That's extremely gross. special attention that I was on that kind of special school. And there was that kind of a teacher. He also got me a princess. He also got me a star eyes. Special weird nicknames like that. He made me so uncomfortable that I used to hate it. Used like going to math room alone with him, teaching me math. Because he was hate that guy. I hate that guy. He was sometimes nice, but I hate that guy. I think he's sick in his mind. But I did this once because this morning it was math time. I was like, I don't want to go in that there was teacher is scared, crazy. So I used, because it has a lot of different students around, and we were sitting on this classroom. So he was in mirror, come on, it's math time. I had this pen in my table, I just throw it out like, I don't have a pen, I can't go with you. He picks it up, a pen, go, just throwing away, I'm not going. So I didn't really know how to tell my emotions, no, I think you're perverted bastard and I don't want you to stare at my boobs and calling me nicknames like dirty nicknames. Not dirty, but you're not going to call me little princess, okay? You're my teacher. You're not going to call my star eyes. You're my teacher. That's weird. You're staring at my boobies. People are weird. Some people are not weird, just so disgusting. So, what I was telling about more. Yeah, but sugar addiction things. Sugar. So, sometimes I know this kick started because I was on a diet. I'm not going to tell you too much about this because it wasn't so much of a diet. It's more not going to tell you too much, but it's more like a coping mechanism for me. Not talking about too much about mental health things, but so food restriction definitely. I went a little bit too far with food restriction, might have been. Not going to tell you anything, so if you get triggered about these things, I don't have problems, but I have some things I do. I'm not going to tell you about those, so don't worry. I'm not going to tell any numbers, no things, nothing triggering, but I have that kind of a base on. After that, your body's hungry, but it wants some high-calorie foods containing some sugar, some fat, some carbs, like our cake that had a lot of many calories, so your body's like, that has calories, I'm craving cake because I don't have that much going on right now. So that restricting about some things, and I was at this vacation at the countryside. So when you're at vacation, you're like, where I eat a lot of delicious, not so healthy foods. I have some struggle sometimes cutting it off, and this is perfect example. I haven't cut it off, and I eat way too much sugar a day, and it doesn't help. I'm not going to. I'm actually a really good baker. I'm sorry. I gave myself a compliment. That's one thing I'm very good at. I'm so good at baking. Not in that. I make, I think everybody's good at baking. It's so much fun. You scroll on internet, there's so many different good recipes. So, it's so delicious. So that doesn't help that I don't even need a recipe. If I want to make some sweets, I just make and eat. So that doesn't help that these kind of things go so easily for me. So it helps if I don't have eggs around. But eggs have so many good proteins. I need some eggs in my diet. Not my diet, but my nutrients, Because I like eating eggs. They're delicious. But if I have eggs and butter and flour and sugar, so I'm going to make myself a cake or cookies. It helps when you don't have something like flour. You can use some different things like oats. You can make oat cookies. You can use your mom's gluten-free flour. There's too much. So now it helps. Intermittent fasting helps me sometimes. If I have a lot of struggles with eating too much sugar. So what it really helps me, the motivation needs to be big enough. I need to scare myself a little bit. I scroll sometimes YouTube. I like YouTube videos. In my homepage, I have sometimes saw this video called "After this, you will never eat the sugar again." I of course I'm interested. I know sugar is very bad for you. I know it's actually so bad for you. But I don't want to be. I don't want to ruin cookies from me. I don't want to do that. Oh my, like she's so asleep right now. Oh, my legs hurts. So I don't want to ruin that, but I want to just keep myself healthy, and I want to keep my waistline as I like it, smaller. I don't want to, and I don't want to feel sluggish too. That's bad. Sugar is bad for your skin. It's bad for your body. Sugar is sometimes, so I'm thinking if I don't eat any desserts, anything ice cream, anything cake, if I don't make myself cookies on the week, but I can, I'm not going to restrict myself from eating barbecue sauce or putting mirin on my food. I'm not going to do that. And especially I'm not going to ever restrict myself from eating fruit sugar. You can't get watermelon in December. You can, but it's the summertime thing. So actually, guess what? We have like this online place where you can chat with anonymous people. So I was scrolling on there someday, actually yesterday, and there was this one man. I did not know this was a man at the time, but he was like, will somebody come to clean my windows for $100? I was like, join me in. There was actually a lot of people in the chat, and I got the part. Well, I didn't do it. It's supposed to be a very easy job. A small apartment with not that much windows, so not that big of a job. And he raised it for 150 euros because he thought I was going to ghost him because I forgot to answer his messages. But I covered it up because for the messages I assumed it was a woman because he said something like, oh, my boss is not home for a weekend, and they said that they had to clean a window, so can somebody come in and do it for me for money? But when I saw it was a man, he was like, yeah, I'm a 35 years old man. I was like, yikes, because, I'm a woman. I'm sorry he wasn't going to do anything, but it's still a bit dangerous to go somebody's, a stranger man's apartment. So it's still a bit dangerous, first of all, to do that. And I wasn't feeling it. That's why I was throwing up, because I ate some cookie dough at the morning. That's a bad decision. So, I actually said I had a migraine, I can't come, and then I just delete the whole app. But I'm actually very sorry he wasn't going to do anything, but you can never be too sure about things. You don't know some things, and it's very true that men have physical power more. For example, my boyfriend, he's very thin man. We go to the gym. Actually, we started going to the gym again, but he hasn't trained a lot. He's very thin. He's very handsome too, but he's very thin, and I like that. But and I have been working at my arms sometimes, because I need some muscles in my arms for one of my hobbies. And they have this. You can do the movements in the bar, in the doors at the bar, and you can do push yourself up. And I don't remember the movement names, but I was really struggling. I didn't get to do that. I can't do with the straight arms. Still not can't. And he hasn't even trained his arms, and he does that. A couple of them, 3 of them. I was like, I have actually never I believe that, that's the thing that men are more stronger. They have never see that. I was like, oh, fuck me then. So it's more dangerous because you're not going to go to the apartment with a man you don't know. He could do anything to you. It's so scary. So I just choose like no.